And a wonderful good evening to all of you watching. It is time for Trinity Christian women's basketball, live from DeVos Gymnasium here on the campus of Trinity Christian College. My name is Emil Williams Jr. Pleased to be here with you tonight as the Trolls get set to take on the Maranatha Baptist SaberCats, the D3 independent squad as part of the National Christian College Athletic Association, specifically of the North Region, located in Watertown, Wisconsin. They come in at 1-5 on the young season. They've got a new roster and a new head coach. He goes by the name of Paul Brown in his first season. Comes to us, or to the SaberCats, by way of Chandler, Arizona, and Tri-City Christian Academy, where he won multiple state championships at the high school level, 8 to be exact, 6 on the boys' side, 2 on the girls' side. And, of course, a tough road test against the Trinity Christian Trolls, who have been up and down a little bit as of late. They put up a 100-point performance against Emmaus Baptist, or Bible College, 100-25 a couple of games ago. In their last game on the road versus Indiana South Bend, 89-43, they took the L. Just 25% shooting from the field, and they turned it over a lot in that game. They'll look to rectify those things, take care of the basketball, certainly put the ball in the cylinder, and be better, of course, defensively versus Maranatha Baptist here tonight. Greg Gorham on the public address tonight as we get set for starting lineups, the opening tip. The national anthem is next. You're watching Trinity Christian women's basketball here on the Trolls Sports Network. Greg Gorham with the starting lineups here. First for the visiting Maranatha Baptist SaberCats. In the backcourt, the 5'6" freshman from New Hope, Minnesota, Sarah Urecki, in the starting lineup, along with the 5'4" senior from Amberg, Wisconsin, number 25, Caitlin Morrison. Also in the lineup, the 5'11" sophomore from Chandler, Arizona, Kyria Teachout. She will wear number 13 Abby Herbster also gets the start, the 5'9" junior from Brevard, North Carolina. She will wear number 12. And rounding out the starting five for the SaberCats, the 5'10" senior from Asheboro, North Carolina, Claire Green, and she will wear number 30. And right now being announced, of course, the Trinity Christian Trolls, 2-2 on their home floor. They are 4-5 overall. This is a non-conference matchup, and they are 1-2 in non-conference games. Familiar lineup, although there has been a change as of recently, with Sophia Radish, the 5'7" senior, getting the start, of course, from West Chicago, Illinois. Kachi, number 11. Katerina Savick, the 5'5" junior from Frankfort, Illinois. She also gets the start, along with number 12, Hannah Sharinga, the 6'1" sophomore from Elmhurst, Illinois. Faith Davis, who has had a couple of really good games as of late, the 6' sophomore from Bourbonnais, Illinois. She wears number 24. And Chloe Capteen, who has started the last few games for Coach Owen's squad, the 6'2" freshman from Coopersville, Michigan, essentially has replaced Slim McNeil in the starting lineup as of late. But McNeil has played in the last couple of games and has provided some much-needed bench minutes and sparks off that bench as well. I'll look for Destiny Goodwin to have a good ball game. Also, the 5'9" junior from Matson, Illinois. She's averaging 8 points per contest, 40% from three, although she's only taken 10 from beyond the arc. I'd like to see her get a few additional shots from beyond the arc tonight as well. It'll be Capteen and Kyria Teachout on the tip, and it's controlled by the Trolls. Going left to right on your video screen, they've got their home white unis with some navy blue trim. This is Davis. First shot of the game. It's off the glass, rims in and out. And a rebound stolen away by Sharinga. Radish to Capteen in the lane. And the first field goal belongs to Trinity Christian. And Chloe Capteen with 2. Here comes Maranatha, their first offensive possession for the SaberCats. Urecki drives, thinking someone was in the corner. Abby Herbster, as opposed to being that left corner there, did not quite slide over. The first turnover of the game belongs to the SaberCats. Maranatha, they do average 32 TOs per contest, something that certainly the Trolls, I'm sure, had on the scouting report, and they'll be looking to force more turnovers here tonight. Kachi all the way to the bucket with the left hand. She will lay it in. Savick averaging 13.4 ball game. She fills the stat sheet. Quick turnover, quickly up ahead here. Trolls forcing turnovers, creating offense the other way, and a Radish. It's quickly 6-0 in favor of Trinity Christian. Again, on the floor, if you're just joining us, for Trinity Christian, Sophia Radish, Katerina Savick, Hannah Sharinga, Faith Davis, and Chloe Capteen. And for Maranatha Baptist, the SaberCats, is Caitlin Morrison, the team's leading scorer at 16 a contest. She draws a personal foul on Sophia Radish. Caitlin Morrison wearing number 25, again joined on the floor by Sarah Urecki. Claire Green wearing number 30, Kyria Teachout wearing number 13, and Abby Herbster wearing number 12. This is Herbster with 13 to shoot. Minute and a half gone by here, first quarter, and the Trolls with another turnover, or forced, I should say. Savick up ahead to Sharinga, left wing. Hannah was wide open. Instead, she'll fire cross court to Davis. Knocks it down from 3. Faith Davis knocks it down. And a quick 9-0 run by Trinity Christian. And that, of course, is a timeout from Coach Paul Brown. We mentioned in his first season, 8 state championships at the high school level at Tri-City Christian Academy. Quick timeout as Coach Brown talking to the players, his players. Coach Owens doing the same. Back with you with more in a moment here on the Troll Sports Network. Field goal from Radish, field goal from Savick, and a three-pointer from Faith Davis. 9-0 here in favor of the Trolls. These two teams do have a common victory on their schedules. Both teams defeated Emmaus recently. In fact, for Maranatha, it's their only win of the season. They are 1-5. Trinity Christian put up a 100-point performance, hit the century mark for the first time since 2005 when they beat Emmaus Bible 100-25. Faith Davis had 26 points in that contest. 2 minutes gone by here. Davis shuffle. Now up top to Sharinga. Dribble handoff to Kachi Savick. Bit of a zone look now for Maranatha, and that creates a steal. Morrison will give way to Sarah Urecki, 5'10 senior. Just 2 points on the season for Urecki. You mentioned Caitlin Morrison averaging 16 points a contest. This is Abby Herbster in the lane. Looked like partially blocked there by Chloe Capteen. 7:33 left to play here, first quarter, if you're just joining us. 9-0. The Trolls with the lead. Morrison, good shot fake. She'll step in, fire from just outside 14 feet. Rebound controlled by Radish. Quickly up ahead. Will Davis pull up? No, she will not. Radish thought about it inside. They want to get it inside to Capteen. And you see this 2-3 zone look here. More of a 3-2. They had a follower. Kind of Herbster was floating around with Sharinga. As Sharinga takes care of business there. Hannah, who showed so much promise last season as a freshman, now averaging 7 points and 5 rebounds so far through 9 games for Coach Owens in her sophomore campaign. 11-0 here, Trinity Christian with the lead. A more attacking defense here in the backcourt. With 7:05 left to play, it'll be a bit of a line change coming up for Coach Owens' squad. And will they come in now? Yes, they will. Checking into the game, Slim McNeil wearing number 20. Sarah Page into the ball game. She wears number 10. Anastasia Anane also into the game for Trinity Christian. Layla Gibson on the floor. She wears number 3. And Lorena Arnett. So the second unit, if you will, for Coach Owens now on the floor. And the first foul on Layla Gibson. Gibson wearing number 3. And now Slim McNeil is called for the personal foul. So first free throw opportunities here for the SaberCats. As Kyria Teachout misses the first. Richard Teachout, 47% free throw shooter. She averages about 27 minutes a contest for Coach Brown as she splits a pair at the line. SaberCats now on the board. They trail by 10. This is Anane up top. McNeil on the curl. McNeil the kick. And Arnett was out of bounds when she caught the basketball. A little too far away, of course, in that right corner. Arnett, the freshman from Alota, Illinois, providing some pressure here. Working against Caitlin Morrison with 6.5 to play here in the first quarter. 11-1, Trinity Christian with the advantage. Nice high pick there. Teachout was open for just a second, 13 to shoot. It's Morrison, right wing 3, no. Tipped by Claire Austin, and it's into the hands of Arnett. Looking to push, had that one tipped out and poked away as Urecki with the turnover. Morrison on the drive. Morrison with the lay-in, no. And a rebound on the other side to Sarah Page. Gibson looks to slow it down. 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Anane up high, looking. McNeil curls to the right. Instead they go left side to Gibson. Page in the corner. Gibson will take it herself. Bang! It's a 2, but Layla Gibson is on the board. 5'4" freshman from Joliet, Illinois. Arnett a freshman, Gibson a freshman, McNeil is a junior, of course, from Chicago. Urecki, long shot, no good. McNeil looking to push. She's got Arnett to her left. Oh, the step in. Oh, Slim McNeil showing the repertoire tonight. McNeil averaging 10 points a contest, 10 points, 5 rebounds. And a whistle down low. No team fouls as of yet for the SaberCats. Maranatha Baptist, 3 now. 3 team fouls for Trinity Christian. That one's called on Anastasia Anane. Rattling a free throw home is Sarah Urecki. She's averaging just under 10 a contest. With 4.7 rebounds, she knocks down a pair of free throws. 15-3 as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter. Gibson tries to split the double team there as Claire Green and Caitlin Morrison kind of drop back into their zone. It's either on Morrison or Green. And they called it on Caitlin Morrison. Under 5 to play here in the first. Arnett, bit of a crossover with the right hand off the window. Lorena Arnett. Should be an opportunity certainly for Coach Owens to see what he's got in regards to his bench production. Arnett drops it off to McNeil. She will lay it in with the left hand. My opinion certainly does not matter, but I'd love to see the Trolls get some opportunities and maybe even draw up a couple plays to get folks open at the three-point line. Oh, Anane, nice steal. Quick handoff to Gibson. No numbers as of yet. Page on the right side. Looking for her second three-point make of the season. No. Good rebound by Anane. Good box out, too. McNeil. Bang. Slim McNeil playing a little free. She's got 6 early points here, and it's 21-3. She knocked the jumper down on the left side. Morrison drives right into the body there of Anane. Left it short. Rebound had a shot by Teachout that went out of bounds, off the glass and tipped out of bounds in last touch by the SaberCats. And now the third unit we will see tonight for Trinity Christian as Destiny Goodwin, checks into the ball game. Micaiah Vircher, wearing number 15, the senior, is into the game as well. Kirsten Camholes, she wears number 40, the 5'8 junior from Orland Park. Brittany Davis, the 5'4 sophomore from Chicago, is into the contest. Davis left that one short. And Doria Foxworth, the 5'5 freshman from Noonan, Georgia, also on the floor for Trinity Christian. Now the substitutions continue for the SaberCats. They've already had a few. I'll tell you about those in just a second. Camholes not shy. Goodwin there with an offensive rebound. The spin and a lay-in is good for Destiny Goodwin. Her first 2 points of the ball game. On the floor for Maranatha, if you're just joining us, Sarah Urecki dribbling with the basketball. To the game, Chloe Stewart-Wald. She wears number 4. She just drives. And unfortunately, unavailable there was Annie Herbster, the 5'10 freshman, wearing number 23. Caitlin Morrison still on the floor, along with Kyria Teachout. 2 starters on the floor here for Coach Brown. Right corner 3, no good there by Foxworth. Out of bounds, last touch by the SaberCats. Sarah Herrera will check in for the first time tonight for the SaberCats. Where are the 5'6" junior? 6 to shoot. Goodwin with some trouble on that baseline. No spacing there. Kind of ran right into Brittany Davis. But with 5 to shoot, they lead by 20. Davis looking. She had Virtue to her right. Instead, in front of her is Foxworth with 2. Camo's got to pull it. She does. It hits the rim. Kind of Karam's almost got stuck right in between the back iron and the window. And it's SaberCat basketball. Stewart-Wald, low pass. Annie Herbster has. Up top to Morrison with 16 to shoot. Morrison on the drive, absorbs some contact, and it's foul. 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. That is the 5th team foul. So if anything, if you could pinpoint anything that certainly has gone wrong tonight, it's Trolls already with the lead, but they do have 5 team fouls. And as Morrison's first is no good. Maranatha, a D3 independent. They are part of the National Christian College Athletic Association. D2 at that level. Trinity Christian also part of the NCCAA, and they are D1 at that level. Morrison splits a pair. 23-4. 2 minutes to play in the first. Davis quickly on the drive. The kick out Foxworth. 10 to shoot now, under 2 minutes to play. Camos, the turnaround jump shot. I like Kirsten Camos' game. She's not afraid to pull it. Neither is Foxworth. That one won't go. Big rebound there by Destiny Goodwin. Good vision. The pass a little bit too high there for Davis. She tried to save, could not, and it's out of bounds. Turnover Trinity Christian. Lindsay Mickelson, the 5'5" freshman from Santa Maria, California, now into the game. And she will walk it across the timeline here. Herbster, this is Annie. Minute and a half to play in the first. Herrera up top. She spins her way, looking for the basketball. This is Morrison now. Caitlin, the handoff to Stewart-Wald with 10 to shoot. Bounce pass up top. Right wing now holding. Now she puts it on the deck with the left hand. Absorbs the contact again, and Caitlin Morrison back to the free throw line where she shoots it at 67%. Morrison came into tonight's contest shooting 40 of 59 from the free throw line. And now 3 free throw attempts already, so no problem for Caitlin getting to the stripe. 23-4 your score. It remains that way as Morrison misses a pair of free throws. Goodwin looking to push as we approach a minute here in the first quarter. A minute left, that is. Foxworth, hard drive to the basket, and we've got a whistle. Stewart-Wald hit the deck, and it's going to be called on Chloe Stewart-Wald, the 5'8" freshman from Whitewater, Wisconsin. Couple of hard dribbles there, and that first free throw is good by Doria Foxworth. Again, the freshman from Noonan, Georgia, went to Central Christian High School. When you see a player go to the free throw line and calmly make a couple of free throws, and you get a chance to look at that shooting motion, looked pretty darn good there for Doria Foxworth. I'd like to see her extend the range as she gets the opportunity tonight as well. We had a foul in front of the Trinity Christian bench, and because of the team foul situation, the SaberCats are headed back to the free throw line. So Lindsay Mickelson will get a chance at the stripe. First one is pure. The foul was called on Brittany Davis. Second one no good. Good rebound there by Annie Herbster. Well, Mickelson splits a pair. Quick shot, nothing doing. Here comes Foxworth again with 43 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Cam Holes with a seam. It was either a reach or they're going to get Annie Herbster on the blocking foul. So they'll get Herbster with a foul to first, the team's third, with 40.2 remaining here in the first quarter. Cam Holtz. Long shot. That one is good. Was it a 3 or a 2? It was a 2. Kirsten with that smooth lefty shot. Extends the lead back to 24. Trinity Christian. It's been all trolls here. Foxworth working against Mickelson. Mickelson not afraid. Now 10 to shoot. 2-second differential shot clock to game clock. Mickelson absorbs some contact. And Micaiah Vercher, I beg your pardon, is called for the personal. Well, Caitlin Morrison again back to the free throw line. Mentioned the amount of free throw attempts that she had coming into this game just through six games. Now 2 of 5 and 3 of 6 as she knocks down a pair. 5 seconds to play. Vercher, Cam Holtz. Oh, she's wide open. Got to pull it. And that's no good at the buzzer. After 1 quarter of play, your score 27-5. Trinity Christian with the lead, and we will see the not quite the starting unit next for Trinity Christian, but several starters will return for the start of the second quarter. We hope you join us as well. Back with you in a moment. You're watching Trinity Christian women's basketball on the Trolls Sports Network. We start the second quarter. Maranatha basketball. The SaberCats. Lindsay Mickelson on the floor. 5'5" freshman along with Sarah Ureke. She has the basketball. Kyria Teachout also on the floor, the 5'11" sophomore. Sarah Herrera, the 5'6" junior wearing number 20. We've got a loose basketball, and it's Caitlin Mickelson, who has yet to come out of the game, I believe. That one goes off the leg of Hannah Sharinga, who has returned, one of the starters for Coach Owen's squad and Trinity Christian. Hannah Sharinga, Chloe Capteen, Amina Alexander on the floor for the first time, the 5'7" senior, or excuse me, yes, 5'7" senior from Evanston, Illinois, for the Trolls. 15-foot jump shot on the right elbow, no good there for Teachout. And here is Katarina Savic. Capteen and Sharinga, the two bigs for Trinity Christian at the elbows. You see a couple of players run off the screen on some curls. This is Radish now holding with on the right wing. Alexander, they want Capteen. She wants the basketball. Alexander left side to Savic. Head and shoulder fake. 5 to shoot. Alexander puts it up. Back iron, no good. Capteen with a tip. And we've got a whistle. It's going to be on Chloe Capteen. Loose ball foul. That's the first on Chloe Capteen. First foul of the quarter for Trinity Christian as well. They lead it 27-7. No one in double figures as of yet, but Slim McNeil, the game high 6 points to this to this minute as Teachout cannot get that one to go. Capteen calling for it again. This time she has it. Working against Herrera. Turns off the window. It's good. Chloe Capteen being assertive and calling for the basketball. All it takes is a good entry pass. And Capteen now with 4. It's 29-7. It's underway second quarter and nearly 90 seconds gone by here in the second. Urecki. Savick all over her. Trying to pick the pocket. Good screen there by Teachout. One dribble. Stops, pops from the free throw line. That one is good. Kyria Teachout now with 3 points. She averages 7 per contest and lead back to 20 for the Trolls. Alexander Capteen was trying to thread the needle. It was poked away. Claire Green back into the contest, replacing Sarah Herrera. We're under 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter. The officials will now confirm. Not sure if what the shot clock should be or really what the call was. I didn't see like a kick violation. And so because of that, it was a kick. Nice pass. Savick to Sharinga. Near steal by Savick. She's got quick hands. Radish right there. Radish takes it away and is fouled. Foul was called on Sarah Urecki. So Radish at the stripe. 7:44 to play. That first one is no good. One of 2 goes Radish, and quick pressure again by the Trolls. 32-9 your score as Caitlin Morrison, again, who has not come off the floor. Boy, absorbing some contact. Got to give a lot of credit here to Caitlin Morrison. The 5'4" senior. She's absorbed a lot of contact and has not been afraid to get to the stripe. And based on the stats coming in, if she does this every single game and just kind of wills her way to the free throw line, well, that's a good skill to have. She is 2 for 2 on that trip, as she has made her last 4 from the free throw line. 32-11. Alexander, shot fake, and she will head to the stripe after being fouled. When Amina has gotten into games this season, she has looked for her shot from beyond the arc. That time, an opportunity there. She passed on the 3 and tried certainly to get herself to the free throw line. Closer opportunities to score, and that one is good. Averaging just over 2 points a contest. She splits a pair of free throws, and the rebound goes to Sarah Urecki. 33-11. Alexander with the defense. It's a good screen set by Claire Green. 15 to shoot now for the SaberCats. Morrison blocked by Chloe Capteen. It's out of bounds. It will remain with Maranatha Baptist. Another line change here for Trinity Christian. Destiny Goodwin on the floor along with Anastasia Anane, Layla Slim McNeil, Layla Gibson, and Faith Davis. A little mix and match this time on this unit for Coach Owens. Coach Owens assisted by Jennifer Reidel and Kristen Shimko. That shot off the mark. 3 minutes now gone by here in the second quarter. It's been all Trinity Christian. Layla Gibson, left side to Layla Slim McNeil. Holding Hana left wing. Anane sets the slight screen. Davis, tough pass there. She does handle, however, but that gets her out of shooting position. Under 10 to shoot now for the Trolls. Gibson gives way to McNeil. Driving baseline. McNeil, no, but she stepped out of bounds She stepped on the baseline on her way to the bucket with 6:36 to play here in the second quarter. Kaylee Swaffer into the game for the first time, the 5'10 freshman. She throws it away, however, and McNeil right there to steal and lay it in. Layla McNeil, Slim McNeil now with 8 points, 35-11. Trinity Christian. Morrison calls. Swaffer to come get the basketball. Now back to Morrison from teach out, and Morrison again will head to the line. Boy, Caitlin Morrison. Last year, this squad was 7-17. Speaking of the SaberCats, we're led by head coach Clayton Morrison. Morrison had been the coach since the inception of the program. That one rims in and out. 35-12. They went 20-3 in 2019-2020. Speaking of Maranatha Baptist. McNeil, she won at Davis. Instead it's Goodwin. She's got to step on the baseline. The kick up top, Gibson. Ooh, Gibson got tripped up momentarily. 5 to shoot. Goodwin knocks it down. A short jump shot on the left baseline. I really like Destiny Goodwin's game. I think she's got plenty to offer here to Trinity Christian. A local from the Chicagoland area, south suburbs, Matson, Illinois. Junior college transfer along with Katarina Savick and Slim McNeil. 5.5 to play here in the first half. Morrison drives, fakes the pass, blocked by McNeil, and we're going the other way. Goodwin looking to push. Davis is open, calling for it. Oh, zip pass. Goodwin to Davis. That three will not fall, and a rebound and clear out by Kyria Teachout, the 5'11 sophomore from Chandler, Arizona. Oh, the pull-up shot. Back iron no good from Sarah Urique. Goodwin has the rebound. Morrison hit the deck. Numbers for Trinity Christian if they want it. McNeil on the baseline drive. Left it for Gibson. Davis again open. Faith. Bang. You just got to have faith. Faith Davis, the 6-foot sophomore from Bourbonnais. 40-12. Make it 42-12 as Slim McNeil with a steal in the lay-in. McNeil another. That's a couple of steals in a row. And by my count, Layla should be in double figures. Faith fires another. Anane with it. Faith, oh, go ahead and take it, girl. Good one on the drive. Tried to create a little bit of space, and it's Swaffer there with a rebound. Urique looking to push. Davis there trying to push her toward or guide her toward the baseline. Just in front of the scorer's table and out of bounds. It's the 14th foul, first on Faith Davis. Checking into the game for the first time, there's Delaney Thompson, a 5'11 freshman from McKinney, Iowa. Good one into the hands of Gibson. That's a turnover. And Trinity Christian will turn it back over under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Lindsey Mickelson back into the ball game for the SaberCats. Sarah Page will check in. Actually, a line change now. It'll be Sarah Page, Lorena Arnett, Micaiah Vircher, number 15, Brittany Davis, number 14, and number 40, Kirsten Kamholz. Kaylin Morrison yet to check out of this ball game. Good pass. Oh, that was a beautiful pass. She led Kyria Teachout. Just a hair long, perhaps. As Kyria could not get a hand on it. That would have been an easy lay-in. 42-12. It's a 30-point advantage for the Trolls. I mentioned this earlier, but the Trolls with a 100-point performance already on the season and came against Emmaus Bible, 100-25. Page, oh, the spin and the three. Oh, I beg your pardon, it's just a two. Sarah Page is not shy about putting it up. She knows her role on the squad. She has some three-point shooting ability. Morrison runs right into Arnett, tried the tie-up method, and a quick whistle. And it's going to be free throws for the SaberCats for the rest of this quarter. That is the 5th team foul. Morrison, 6 of 10. Make it 7 of 11 at the free throw line. Impressive what she's been able to do to get to the free throw line. And she makes it 8 of 12 from the stripe. Annie Herbster checks into the game for the SaberCats, again, the 5'11 freshman. Davis nearly had that one stuck again on the rim and the glass with 2:57 to play. 44-14. Trolls with the advantage. Morrison calls out the play. She wants number 5. Picks up the dribble. Herbster. Now to Mickelson. She will fire. Beautiful shot there. Lindsay Mickelson. And that gets the bench up and going for Maranatha Baptist. If you're just joining us, it's been all Trinity Christian. They lead it 44-17. My name is Emil Williams Jr. here live from DeVos Gymnasium. Trolls looking to right the ship, coming off a tough loss at IU South Bend. 89-43. Destiny Goodwin had 11 points in that contest, along with Katarina Savick. A non-conference game, but a home game, obviously, as Camos is called for the offensive foul. The team foul. That's the second on Kirsten. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Arnett had the quick tie-up on Herbster. It goes out of bounds. It remains with the SaberCats in their their navy blue unis. There's nothing maroon about what they're wearing. They're navy blue unis, the gold trim. White number, white letter, again with the gold trim. 13 to shoot. Nice little jump stop in the lane. Caitlin Morrison knows what she's asked to do on this floor. Upperclassmen. Coach Brown, again, in his first season here at the helm, asking a lot some of the upperclassmen to help along some of the new players. They got 10 new players on the squad for Maranatha Baptist. Cam Holes, under 10 to shoot, is poked away, and the SaberCats have control. Right to left on your video screen. Morrison up ahead to Mickelson in the lane. High shot, no. Rebound Delaney and a putback. That is Delaney Thompson. First field goal for Delaney Thompson. And that's her first field goal of the season. Page with a step back three. Buries it. Oh, excuse me, another two. Foot was on the line again. That's 2 long two-pointers for Sarah Page in this one. Morrison, 46-21, drops it off nicely to Thompson. Back-to-back field goals now for Delaney Thompson, the young freshman. 46-23, Trolls with the advantage. Trinity in their home white unis into that alternate look with the navy blue trim, which outlines the letters and numbers on their respective jerseys. 15 to shoot. Page again. Nope. Herbster nearly traveled with it, but it's into the hands Their most steady player in Morrison. Zip pass, Thompson. A three on the way. Back iron no good by Abby Herbster. And now Trinity Christian King hold for the final shot. They've got 3 seconds to do it. Arnett at the buzzer. No. And that's how the first half will end. 46-23. Trinity Christian with the lead on their home floor here at DeVos Gymnasium. We will step aside, give you a few halftime stats before we do so. As Coach Owens gathers the group prior to going to the locker room to discuss things on the bench. Slim McNeil with 10 points, perfect 5 for 5 from the field. She leads the Trolls in scoring. Faith Davis with 6, Sarah Page with 4, Hannah Sharinga with 4, Chloe Capteen with 4, Destiny Goodwin with 4, Sophia Radish with 3, Layla Gibson with 2, Kachi Savick with 2, Doria Foxworth with 2, Lorena Arnett with 2, Kirsten Camholz with 2, and Amina Alexander with 1 point for Trinity Christian. And for Maranatha Baptist, 10 points for Caitlin Morrison, 8 of 12 from the free throw line, 1 of 8 from the field. Again, she has 10 points. Lindsay Mickelson with 4, Delaney Thompson with 4, Kyria Teachout with 3, and Sarah Ureke, I beg your pardon, with 2. 46-23. First half ended. Second half next here on the Trolls Sports Network. Second half set to begin here shortly from the campus of Trinity Christian College, live from DeVos Gymnasium. You're watching Trinity Christian women's basketball. The Trolls hold a 46-23 advantage over Maranatha Baptist. The SaberCats coming into tonight's contest December 5th. Happy holidays to all of you. And so far it's been a good look for the Trolls with that lead, shooting 52% from the field. They have gone through, I would say, 3 to 4 rotation looks and lineups. Good opportunity certainly for Coach Owens to see what's going on, see what he has with varying combinations on the court. For Trinity Christian, a perfect 5 of 5 is Layla Slim McNeil. She leads the team with 10 points. Faith Davis with 6, 4 apiece for Chloe Capteen and Hannah Sharinga. Sophia Radish with 3, 4 also for Destiny Goodwin, 4 for Sarah Page as well, and then 2 apiece from Layla Gibson, Doria Foxworth, Lorena Arnett, and Kirsten Camholes. And 1 point for Amina Alexander. Trinity Christian 20 of 38 from the field, just 2 of 13 from 3. Both field goals or 3-point field goals made by Faith Davis. And for Maranatha Baptist, it had 1 and 5 overall to D3 Independent that are part of the NCCAA, the National Christian College Athletic Association. Division II in that association and part of the North Region. 5 of 19 from the field, shooting 26% from the field overall. From beyond the arc, just 1 of 5 for 20%. 66% from the free throw line, but that includes a very wonderful 8 of 12 by Caitlin Morrison, who leads the SaberCats in scoring with 10. 4 apiece from Delaney Thompson, who had 2 very nice field goals at the end of the first quarter, or excuse me, at the end of the second quarter to end the half. Lindsay Mickelson with 4. 3 points by Kyria Teachout, and 2 points from Sarah Urecki. You heard the buzzer, and that sound means we are close. To the start of the second half, and it will be the starting 5 for Trinity Christian. Sophia Radish, Kachi Savick, Hannah Sharinga, Chloe Capteen, who is singing this song currently on the floor. If there was a lip sync video right now, that would have captured Chloe perfectly. She was in sync and in the rhythm. And Faith Davis rounds out the starting 5 for the Trolls. On the floor for the SaberCats, Caitlin Morrison, Abby Herbster, Clara Austin, Sarah Urecki, and Kyria Teachout, their starting 5. Already with 8 to shoot here for the Trolls, being patient. Oh, good pass inside. Capteen, no, gets her own offensive rebound. The putback won't go. Savick, oh, excuse me, that's Radish, I beg your pardon. Out to Davis for 3, and she buried it. Faith Davis. I tell you, these last couple of games, I think, for Faith have done wonders for her confidence and her shooting ability. There's no doubt that she can shoot it with the best of them. She went through a stretch, I think, where the shots just weren't falling. And then against St. Xavier, although the team did lose the basketball game, she had a tough runner off the board. She then went on to knock down her next couple of three-point attempts. She had 26 in the win against Emmaus Bible College, and now having a solid performance from beyond the arc tonight as well. First free throw, however, is no good for Faith. She was perfect on the season, although just 4 of 4 prior to that miss. She splits a pair, and it's 50-23 with 9:14 to play. Here in the third quarter, just underway. Urecki across the timeline, number 5 versus number 5. Maranatha in their road navy blue unis, the gold trim, or gold numbers and letters with a white trim. Gold around the collar as part of that jersey V-neck line. 10 to shoot now for the SaberCats. Urecki. Herbster lost it. Urecki, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Coach Brown, great job of teaching again in his first season. Won 8 state championships with Tri-City Christian Academy in Chandler, Arizona. And now taking on a new challenge at Maranatha. Bit of a weather discrepancy there, too, from Chandler, Arizona to Watertown, Wisconsin. Long three, but the offensive rebound is run down by Savick. Inside, Capteen. That's no, but she saves again. Nice hustle there by Capteen. Savick cross court. Davis on the drive this time. Cut off by Teachout. They go Capteen. Working his Claire Green, and I believe Green got Capteen maybe on the elbow as she turned to go to the stripe with 8:02 left to play. First free throw is good for Chloe, the 6'2" freshman from Coopersville, Michigan. I may turn to Becca, who is to my right here, handling the controls and the camera for us tonight. Where in relation, Becca, by the way, is from Holland, Michigan. So I'll ask her at some point, where is Coopersville in relation to Holland? Maybe that's a trivia question for tonight. 51-23. Morrison bounce pass that may have been a kick inadvertently, and I think that's the case. So it's going to remain with Maranatha Baptist. More info about Becca, by the way. Spanish education major, folks. Check that out. Back iron, no good on the shot by Teachout. Now Radish for the Trolls, pushing, and a cross-court pass a little too long for Faith Davis. Trolls have done a good job of forcing turnovers, certainly tonight, as the SaberCats averaged coming into this game 32 turnovers a contest. They had 14 in the first half, but Trinity Christian, they had 10 turnovers themselves, so they've got to be better also of taking care of the basketball. Long three-pointer was no good, but Chloe Capteen could not corral. It's going to be Claire Green to inbound. Bobton senior from Asheboro, North Carolina, and Capteen knocks down another. This time it was Kyria Teachout who could not hold on to it. Capteen with the active hands. 7:23 remaining here in the third quarter. Morrison. Urecki. Now Austin, a long three. That one rims in and out and controlled by Capteen. Said Chloe's name a lot tonight as the new unit set to check in for the Trolls. Davis from Radish again. Knocks it down. I think Faith Davis, she's not the key, but she is certainly like top 3, top 4 keys to success, I think, for the Trolls. Her shooting ability, when she's on, she is very impressive to watch shoot the basketball. And again, these last few games, I think her confidence has continued to grow here. Layla Slim McNeil into the ball game along with Destiny Goodwin, Layla Gibson, Sarah Page, and Doria Foxworth. New unit with 6:53 here left to play in the third quarter. Trolls lead it 54-23. Trinity Christian has never trailed in this ball game. Goodwin trying to go for the steal. Instead, it's Austin who turned it over, and Goodwin got a steal nonetheless. Goodwin now looking to push. He's got Foxworth trailing. Kind of a wraparound shot by Caitlin, or around Caitlin Morrison with the left. And it's an offensive foul called on Destiny Goodwin. It's 54-23 with 6:36 to play. Morrison around Foxworth. Tried to dump it off, but good defense there by the Trolls. This is Urecki with 12 to shoot for the SaberCats. So good screen by Teachout. Long shot by Urecki and an offensive rebound by Claire Green, and she's going to head to the strike. Trinity Christian leading in just about every statistical category. 50% from the field compared to just 21% by Maranatha Baptist. SaberCats have been solid overall, though, from the free throw line, and now 12 of 19 as Green misses her first. Claire Green with just 2 points on the season. And that one rims in and out. And Page with a rebound for Trinity Christian. Goodwin looking to push. It's a 2-on-3. McNeil, jump shot, got it. Slim McNeil, still perfect from the field now. She's 6 of 6 with 12 points. Davis leads the score now with 13. And another turnover, SaberCats. 3-on-2 break again. McNeil, bounce pass to Goodwin, left it short. Oh, McNeil skying for the rebound. Foxworth had it for a moment. Into the hands of Urecki for the SaberCats, and here is Maranatha Baptist with the basketball. 5:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Green, long deuce, no good, and a rebound run down by Layla Gibson. Gibson, the hesitation. Oh, nice sidestep. In the lane, it won't go. Goodwin rips it away. Page wide open. That's a three this time. No. McNeil, easy lay-in. Oh, no, she missed that one. Her first non-make, I should say, from the field. Contact. Green, Gibson, SaberCats have Urecki with Foxworth all over her. And Page with a near steal. She has control. Sarah Page with no numbers. Page stops, turns, fires. No on the baseline. And Caitlin Morrison with the rebound and the control. 4:45 to play in the third. And there is Caitlin Morrison, and Layla Gibson cannot believe it. She can't believe the call. But that's what Caitlin Morrison is very good at. Well, she draws contact and gets herself to the free throw line. A couple of line changes now for both teams. So we'll be resetting both lineups here momentarily. First for Trinity Christian, Kirsten Camholes, Anastasia Anane, Lorena Arnett, Kaya Vercher, and Brittany Davis on the floor for the Trolls. First free throw rims in for Caitlin Morrison. Morrison now 9 of 13 from the free throw line. She has 11. (56-25). 10 of 14 now from the line is Caitlin Morrison. And she takes a seat for the first time. Lindsay Mickelson on the floor. Along with Chloe Stewart-Wald, Sarah Herrera has joined the contest, along with Kaylee Swaffer and Annie Herbster. Anane, one dribble, a product from Lincoln Park High School on the north side of Chicago. An offensive rebound from the Trolls. Arnett, as Anane looks like she was going out maybe to set a screen. That pass was intended for her. And we're going the other way. SaberCats have. Kluwerwall. Swaffer. Working against Anane up top. This is Herrera. 13 to shoot now for the SaberCats. Good bounce pass at the high post. Driving to Swaffer. Nowhere to go. Good defense by Anane to cut off as she had the block. Herbster hit the deck. We're going the other way first. Turnover. By Maranatha Baptist. the Trinity Christian schedule. As we are now into December, they've got another home game coming up this Saturday. They will face Grace Christian out of Michigan. Tip-off scheduled for 1 p.m. Cam Hulse left that one short with 3:25 to play in the third quarter. Then they'll face St. Xavier at the Shannon Center on December 20th. I just saw the Cougars here travel by the SaberCats. The Cougars were here on November 30th. A 4 games and 6-day stretch, what the Trolls are in the midst of. 3:12 to play here in the third quarter. Bircher around the Anane screen. Cam Hulse, she can play pick and pop as well. This is Arnett driving right. They want to get it inside to Anastasia, and they do. Anane turns, cross-court pass to Davis. She's on the drive. Davis, a sidestep, high on the lay-in attempt, and went above the square. And here come the SaberCats of Maranatha Baptist. 2:45 remaining here in the third quarter. A little miscommunication there and a turnover. .245 to play here in the third. Live from DeVos Gymnasium, Trinity Christian College. Trinity Christian women's basketball squad looking for their 5th victory of the season and bring their overall mark to 5-5. This is a non-conference matchup against Maranatha Baptist. Good shot. Kaylee Schwaffer, 5'10" freshman. (56-27). Bircher, quick dribble, crossover, and the teardrop is good. Minute 55 remaining here in the third quarter. Stewart ball. Herbster. Hamholz was set to take it away. Possession arrow favors SaberCats. Herbster looking, still looking. That was poked away by Vircher, and here comes Davis. Davis with a fast break, the lay-in, no, and she hits the padding pretty hard there. Quickly, both teams, we got Micaiah Vircher and Sarah Herrera going out to check on Brittany Davis. Foul was called on Herrera. That's her first personal. The team's third this quarter. Brittany Davis now at the stripe. First one for Davis is left short. Brittany Davis playing in her 6th game of the season. 50% free throw shooter. Left a couple short there. Rebound loose and fought for on the floor. Anane there, but Herbster had the basketball first. Nice job by Anane to get the jump ball call. Possession arrow in favor of Trinity Christian. See if they draw something up here out of this inbounds play. It's going to be Vircher. She's looking up top. Arnett had it. Well, she was open, I should say, for a second. Anane, nice spin move for Anastasia. (60-27). It's been all Trolls in this one, and that's a foul on Brittany Davis. As Chloe Stewart had the drive on the lower left baseline, the 5'8" freshman from Whitewater, Wisconsin. Talked about 10 new players on this team for Maranatha Baptist. They are a very young team. Back iron no good on the first one for Stewart. She's one of the freshmen. 9 freshmen. On the roster for Coach Brown, Cam Hulse. Nice headsy play there. Was tiptoeing the baseline there instead of creating the turnover, of course. She just threw it off of a SaberCat player. An empty possession, unfortunately, for Maranatha Baptist. And a quick timeout by Coach Owens. He's got the clipboard, the whiteboard out. He's got the dry erase in his hand. And looking to draw up a couple of plays here with 1:11 to play here in the third quarter. Maranatha, again, the NCAA Division III Independent from Watertown, Wisconsin, as part of the National Christian College Athletic Association. Talked about freshmen from an upperclassman perspective. Of course, Caitlin Morrison, who's really the leader, I would say, certainly by watching the squad, watching how she competes, and certainly the stats would suggest that as well, averaging 16 points a contest. She is nearing that average tonight. Did a great job of getting herself to the free throw line and trying to help Coach Brown in his first season not only put up numbers, get some wins, and help the young freshman along as well. Nice quick passing. Under a minute to play in the third quarter, but 3-second violation for Trinity Christian. Yeah, good ball movement there. Looking for the open shooter on the perimeter. 48 seconds to play in the third quarter. Nice job by Swaffer. Herrera had it stolen away by Anastasia. Cam Holes with the right hand. I really like Kirsten Cam Holes, man. You can tell she knows the game. Every time she's out there, she's got a smile on her face. She's having fun. Oh, she's got some offensive game, too, speaking of Kirsten. This is Arnett with the left hand. Arnett with 4, 62-27. It's been all Trolls. 6 seconds left to play in the third. SaberCats got up a shot. Oh, that one was poked away by Cam Holes. And it's not going to be anyone's ball as the ball goes out of bounds as time expired. 62-27, Trinity Christian with the lead. We'll take a break. Fourth quarter coming your way next here on the Trolls Sports Network. Fourth quarter set to begin. Maranatha Baptist with the basketball. My name is Emil Williams Jr. You're watching Trinity Christian women's basketball on their home floor, live from DeVos Gymnasium. Trolls lead it 64-27. They start on defense as the SaberCats control going left to right on your video screen, and now a steal by Anastasia. Amina Alexander now on the floor with this unit. Alexander on the drive, counted, and a foul for Amina Alexander. Alexander not taking no for an answer on that drive. That's her first field goal of the game. She's got 3 and looking to make it 4. Foul was called. On Sarah Urecki, I beg your pardon. 66-27. Score remains as Alexander could not find pay dirt from the free throw line. Long distance shot, that's off the mark. Abby Herbster back into the ball game. Herbster, Urecki, Morrison, Green, and Teachout. Starting five now back on the floor for the SaberCats. Looking at 2-3 look, 2-3 zone. Under a minute, or a minute gone by, beg your pardon, here in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Arnett dials it up. Nobody could answer from long distance with 8:42 to play in the fourth. Morrison, zip pass inside. Teachout. She had a lay-in as Anastasia Anani had the defense, but Teachout was going kind of one hard dribble, then turn. She was looking to reverse on the other side of the glass. Kirsten Camholz back into the ball game, replacing Anastasia. 8:30 to play in the fourth. Bircher. Alexander, can she shoot him out of the zone? That one rims in and out, and a good rebound by Claire Austin. Austin nearly hit her teammate Teachout, but it would have been inadvertent. This is Urecki. Abby Herbster, 5'9" junior. Inside, Teachout, no. And a rebound to Arnett. Lorena Arnett, we have seen some of the freshmen for the Trolls. We talked about the freshmen for the SaberCats and Maranatha Baptist, but Trinity Christian got plenty of freshmen on their squad as well. You know, the Trolls coming off, obviously, a couple of seasons with an NAIA All-American in Gabby Cricket. Bit of a different look. Coach Owens still tweaking and figuring out which rotations, which players. It's still early enough in the season where you can make changes, whether they be subtle or vast. So as you get into January and certainly February, when you're vying for a CCAC playoff spot, Camo's nearly traveled with it. As Davis there to help out. Bircher back to Davis. Wanted to bounce pass again inside to Camo's. Looks like we may have a kick with 6 seconds to shoot. That one will start again. Back to 20 on the shot clock with 7:21 to play in the fourth. But once you get into January, February, you want to have the rotations. By that time, you certainly had a good understanding of what you have. And then really good minutes for a lot of the players as Camo's on the fadeaway. That's no good. And barring anything from an injury perspective, late, you know what you got. Bircher rips it away, and now nobody there from a Trolls perspective to take it. Up ahead, Claire Green off the window. It's good. (66-29), 6:48 to play. Maranatha, as Alexander had that one get stuck. Their highest scoring output for the SaberCats has been 54 points. That was in a loss to Oak Hills Christian. Okay, Chloe. Showing the hops. Chloe, 6'2". Becca, who was to my right, a former goaltender for the women's soccer team here at Trinity Christian, also listed as 6'2". I, too, am 6'2". I'm not sure if I can still get to the rim at this point in my lifetime. It's a full timeout by Trinity Christian. We'll take a brief one as well. It's been all Trinity Christian on their home floor, looking for their 5th victory of the season, which would improve their record to 5-5 overall. Back with you with more here on the Trolls Sports Network. Cam Holes going to go baseline to inbound. It's Alexander. Couple of dribbles, left side, 3, no, 5 to shoot. Davis had the rebound. It's an up and down. Oh, no, it's going to be a foul. Nice job by Brittany Davis. 6:29 to play in the fourth. 66-29. Foul was called on Kyria Teachout as Davis knocks down the first free throw. Trinity Christian jumped out to a 27-7 advantage after 1 quarter of play. The SaberCats did score 16 points in the second compared to 19 for Trinity Christian, but just 4 for the SaberCats in the third quarter. And again, your score 68-29. Davis knocked down a pair of free throws. Now trouble as multiple bodies on the floor, including Period Teach out there at the bottom of that scrum. Brittany Davis and Doria Foxworth for Trinity Christian trying to snag and pull away the basketball, but the jump ball favors the SaberCats. Stack out of the inbounds play. Oh, beautiful look there. Nice job. Good set play off the inbounds by Coach Paul Brown and Abby Herbster. Now into the scoring column. 68-31. Trolls in their home white unis, navy blue trim on the letters and numbers. For the Trolls, last time they went to the NAIA National Tournament was back in 2007. Also was the last time the squad went to or won the CCAC championship as well. Again, this is a non-conference game, but still a game for growth for Coach Owens and his squad. Morrison now for the SaberCats. Driving hard on the deck. She runs right into trouble. And that's what Caitlin Morrison has done all night long. This will be her 15th and 16th free throw attempts tonight. She is now 11 of 15 from the free throw line. She knocks down a pair yet again. 12 of 16. Claire Austin takes a seat. Sarah Herrera back into the contest for Coach Brown. Coach Brown pulling out 2 defensively. He wants the 2-3 zone look. I would say that Maranatha Baptist has been pretty solid at executing this look as well, kind of forcing Trinity Christian to look for the shot from the perimeter. Cam Holes, she can knock it down. And there it is, just like that. Cam Holes again with a foot just inside the three-point line. And a quick steal. Nope, we're going or staying on this side of the backboard, I should say. And Urecki cannot get it to go. Nearly committed the foul on Alexander. She's looking to push. With 4:30 left to play in the fourth quarter. High arcing shot on the right elbow. That will not go. Herrera has. Now Foxworth over to tie her up just on the end of the Trinity Christian Trolls bench. Near the Gatorade bottles and holders. Right by Lila Rodriguez as well. Chloe Steuerball checks into the game, perhaps for the final 4:18 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Morrison, good tie-in, or tie-up, and good defense for Layla Gibson, and now Sarah Page will check in. She will replace Kirsten Kamholz. On the floor for the Trolls, Amina Alexander, Layla Gibson, Sarah Page, Brittany Davis, and Doria Foxworth. Still the 2-3 look by the SaberCats. 3 starters out there in Caitlin Morrison, Sarah Urecki, and Kyria Teachout. Under 4 to play. Page, that one rims in and out, and Herrera. Big rebound and a nice clear out. Urecki looking to push. Arcing pass to Morrison. Jump shot on the left side. No. A rebound by Teachout, and she is fouled by Sarah Page. Sarah from Keene, Texas. Commits the personal. That is the 3rd on the team. Kyria Teachout now back at the strike. Back iron no good on the first. Teachout, 47% free throw shooter. He's averaged 27 minutes a contest. She makes 1 of 2. Does the sophomore from Chandler, Arizona. Coached by Coach Paul Brown at Tri-City Academy High School. He made the trip and followed her high school coach here to the collegiate ranks. Nice pass. Teachout from Morrison. (70-36). Page lines it up. That one is good. Sarah had a couple of long twos. Her foot was on the line. And that time checked her feet, knew where she was, and fired from deep and buried it. 73-36. Trolls at this rate, there's still a small chance they could get to the century mark, but more than likely it probably will not happen as Kyria Teachout checks out along with Caitlin Morrison probably for the remainder of the game. Big shot there for Layla Gibson showing the distance. Ashley Mulliken, by the way, the 5'1" freshman from De Pere, Wisconsin, wearing number 10 into the game. We'll see a couple of additional substitutions for the SaberCats momentarily as Urecki drives into a double team. Counted and a foul for Sarah Urecki. Foul was called on Layla Gibson as Chloe Stewart checks out. Haley St. Ange into the game wearing number 31, the 5'3" junior from Saginaw, Michigan. Went to Community Baptist High School. Urecki cannot convert the three-point play. Delaney Thompson, who had a couple of nice field goals late in the first half, the 5'11" freshman from Ankeny, Iowa, is into the game for the SaberCats of Maranatha Baptist. And there is Thompson using that frame to corral a rebound after the missed teardrop attempt by Foxworth. St. Ange. One dribble. This is Urecki. She'll drive. She'll pull. And that 3-pointer hits the back iron. In and out dribble by Amina Alexander. Driving away from the basket. Put it up with the left hand. It would not go. Davis had the loose ball rebound but tripped over Sarah Herrera. And it looks like we will have a foul call. Emma Alsup, freshman from Watertown, Wisconsin, checking into the game wearing number 3. And the number 33, Becca Donovan, 5'10" freshman also from Watertown, Wisconsin. Both attended Maranatha Baptist High School. Alexander, the pull-up, top key. She has had multiple shots rim in and out today. Davis too far underneath the rim, and a good clear out again by Delaney Thompson. And a quick timeout by Coach Brown with 1:40. We'll have to play. It's a full timeout. More than likely the final timeout of this game. So one more time, let's take a look at what is upcoming for Trinity Christian from the Trolls' perspective and their schedule. This is the 10th game of the season overall. They've got Grace Christian out of Michigan coming up here. Home game this Saturday, December 10th. Tip-off scheduled for 1 p.m. You can watch it, of course, right here live on the Troll Sports Network. And then they hit the road. St. Xavier, of course, been the class of the CCAC for a very long time. They will head just down the way, essentially, to the Shannon Center on December 20th. That's Tuesday at 5 p.m. And then they head to University Park, Illinois. They will face Goshen on the 29th of December, of course. That is after Christmas. And then Williams Baptist, also in University Park. So one home game remaining in 2022, and then 3 road games to close out 2022 before we hit the new year. 90 seconds to play in this one. Nice drive. Oh, get in there, ball. Ashley Milliken. And that gets the bench on their feet for the SaberCats. 76-40. Still in that 2-3 look. Davis, Alexander, quick pass to Foxworth. Right corner, dials it up. Doo-doo-doo. 55 seconds remaining here in this one. Again, it's been all Trinity Christian, as Donovan could not handle. 50.2 left. Wow, Davis now getting into the act. That's a long 2, 81-40. This will be the second highest scoring outputs of the season for Trinity Christian. Again, they dropped 100 points on Emmaus back on December 1st. Not that long ago, of course, but coming off a tough loss at Indiana South Bend, 89-43. Trinity Christian started their season 3-0 and all 3 conference victories. Since then, just 1 of 5, or 1 and 5 is the record, but that's going to improve now to 2 and 6 with a victory here tonight. Foxworth off the steal, could not convert with the left-hand lay-in. And 16 seconds to go in this one. Milliken, long pass, taken away by Amina Alexander. Shot clock should be turned off. And 6 seconds left to play. Alexander will hold, dribble this one out. And Coach Owens and the Trinity Christian Trolls with an 81-40 victory over the Maranatha Baptist SaberCats. Leading scorer here tonight, Faith Davis for the Trinity Christian Trolls. 13 points on 4 of 8 shooting. All of those attempts came from beyond the arc. She was 4 of 8 from 3. And again, that's a huge sign as the Trolls continue to move forward and see the shooting improve for Faith Davis. Extremely talented from beyond the arc, just a sophomore. 12 points for Layla Slim McNeil. She was 6 of 7 from the field, had a couple of rebounds. Sarah Page had 7 points. Kirsten Camholz had 6. Layla Gibson with 5. Chloe Capteen with 5. Doria Foxworth with 5. Hannah Sharinga with 4. Brittany Davis with 4. Destiny Goodwin with 4. Lorena Arnett with 4. Amina Alexander with 3. Sophia Radish with 3. Katarina Savick with 2. Makaya Bircher with 2. And Anastasia Anane with 2 as well. 16 players. I think everyone who dressed tonight got into the scoring column for Trinity Christian and for Maranatha Baptist. Caitlin Morrison with a game-high 14 points, including 12 of 16 from the free throw line. 6 points for Akiria Teachout, 4 by Sarah Urecki, 4 from Lindsay Mickelson, 4 from Delaney Thompson, 2 from Ashley Mulliken, I beg your pardon, Abby Herbster, Claire Green, and Kaylee Swaffer, all with 2 points apiece. Again, join us this Saturday, 1 p.m. Grace Christian from Michigan will head to DeVos Gymnasium as the Trinity Christian Trolls will look for their 6th victory of the season. Until then, big thanks to Greg Gorham, the Director of Athletic Communications, Wendy Reed, the Athletic Director here at Trinity Christian, and Becca, who handled business, camera and production manager here tonight. My name is Emil Williams Jr. We say so long for now. This has been a presentation of Trinity Christian Women's Basketball. They win it 81-40 on the Trolls Sports Network.